Hi guys, I'm sitting here making this video, and it's one of the hardest videos I've ever made, and it is the hardest video I ever made. And I finally felt like I nailed it, and son of a gun, if I didn't have the camera turned on. So I'll start over. Most of us already know, and if you don't know, Milo of Milo's Garage has passed away on the 24th, Christmas Eve, sometime. I don't know when he passed away, but I think it was on the 24th. I don't know why he passed away. I do know he was in the hospital, according to his last Ustream video. I don't have a lot of friends around me, other than my family, locally. And I think that somehow or another, through YouTube, we each watch each other's videos, and the common ground that some of us have comes to bear, and you become friends with people. Milo was one of those people, and I would consider Milo a very good friend. We had more than just a few things in common, I think, and it occurred to me, watching everybody's videos, that we're kind of having a YouTube funeral for Milo. And all of our little videos are eulogies about how we felt about Milo. One of the common things that we had and talked about was time and the clock. And we thought that, both of us, I believe, thought that we shouldn't be a slave to a clock, or that we didn't want to be a slave to a clock. And Milo went so far as to take the hour hands off of clocks, just to prove a point. If you asked Milo what time it was, he would probably tell you now, because that's what time it is. On any given moment, it's now. And Milo even sent me one of those clocks that he made. It's one of my most valued possessions. It was before he passed, and it's even more so now. Milo influenced me in many ways, and his videos oozed inspiration to me. I could watch a Milo video, and several days later, something that he said would still be in my mind. And he had such a calming effect on me. I think I got more life lessons out of Milo than I did, problems with bodywork or paint or anything like that. And Milo always knew just what to say. So I only talked to Milo a handful of times on the phone. Going back to the clock, Milo did his thing, and he did it whenever he wanted. And Milo was usually working when the rest of us were sleeping, because that was just how he operated. But I had the longest conversations I've had with anybody on YouTube with Milo. Hours. Several hours. I had a lot of, I don't know if I ever talked to Milo for less than 3 hours. I guess like a bunch of school kids or school girls yakking on the phone is kind of how some of the connections you make on YouTube are. And you know, I have the gift of gab, I guess, on the phone. I can just talk and talk and talk. And anybody who's been on the phone with me probably knows that. But I'm going to miss Milo terribly. And I think the YouTube garage is going to miss Milo. Milo was the steady, always the steady I don't think I ever saw Milo shook up or anything. He's just a very calm person, and that calmness came over me whenever I talked or watched one of his videos. I don't think there'll be a day in the rest of my life that I don't think of Milo. It's sort of an impossible thing not to think of him. So I want Vera to know that I'm thinking about her. She has my deepest sympathies. I'm wishing her the best. I'm wishing her strength. Because I know that she suffered a great loss. Her loss has to be greater than ours. And I feel pretty bad. So I'm going to miss Milo. Rest in peace, my good friend Milo.